Hello, viewers. What can we learn from Donald Trump's cabinet picks? You see, Marco Rubio, who is the chosen Secretary of State, Michael Waltz, the National Security Advisor, Pete Hegseth, the Defense Secretary, Tulsi Gabbard, who is the chosen Director of National Intelligence, and Michael Huckabee, the US Ambassador to Israel. All are propped up by Israel lobby and are extremely acceptable to Netanyahu and to the US Israel lobby. All kind of they have a love relationship with Israel. The only thing they lack is the hawkishness towards Russia. So in my opinion, there would be increased tensions in Middle East vis-a-vis Iran, but possibly reduction in tension in Ukraine. New York Times is reporting just today that Russia had lost about 400,000 to about 600,000 trained personnel, which includes the dead soldiers and the severely maimed that cannot further take part in the battlefield. What does it mean? It means if you can just do a simple comparison and compare the forces, the Russian forces, which includes its artillery and its superior manpower, with the Ukrainian forces, the ratio is somewhere between 3 to 1 to 4 to 1. You can easily forecast that the Ukraine has lost about at least 1.5 million of its trained personnel. It's absolutely devastated Ukraine and Russia. Thank you so much. Biden administration's decision to allow Ukraine to use US-made ATACMS, which is a kind of a medium-range missiles, which can travel somewhere between 300 kilometers and can strike deep into Russia, and which they had strike just today, is an alarm bell for a third world war. You see, attacking nuclear-armed Russia by NATO, as Putin had said, would basically increase the level of tension between these two great superpowers, NATO, led by US, and Russia, which can easily go down the third world war. And that would be curtains for the whole world, because a nuclear conflict between these two armed to the teeth countries would destroy the whole world. The Ukrainian military today has attacked Russia, the region which is called as the Bryansk region, which is a borderland between Russia and Belarus, by the US-made ATACMS. The Russian President Vladimir Putin had clearly said, I think in its 13th September media talk, that this kind of attack would be considered a direct attack by NATO forces, by NATO, by the US against Russia. And that could potentially result in nuclear conflict between these two countries. I hope the sense will prevail, and I hope the damage is not significant. There are reports suggesting that all of those ATACMS were intercepted and caused minimal damages. Thank you so much. Hello viewers. Vladimir Putin, with its kind of government decree, had now announced a change in the Russian nuclear policy. It is a kind of a downgraded version, means that the use of the nuclear threshold has been significantly lowered. And it says, the policy says that if any country who is aligned with a country that has weapons of mass destruction or nuclear weapons, and its soil is used to attack Russia, then the nuclear arsenal can be a fair game. That means all these countries, these NATO countries, Romania, Poland, all these Baltic states, all these countries could potentially face the brunt of the polar bear, the Russian armed forces and its nuclear arsenals. Thank you so much. Biden administration's green lighting of attacking Russian heartlands with US-made ATACMS, medium-range missiles that have a range of about 300 kilometers, is seen both ways. Some see that it could possibly lead to a third world war, but some also say that this is just a kind of a kabuki theater, which the US generally does. Biden administration, I personally feel, wants to leave a legacy that they did whatever they could at their disposal. However, Donald Trump was the kind of person who lost Ukraine, who lost United States supremacy in the Eastern European theater. Thank you so much. Just a small bit about the current political scenario in Pakistan. Imran Khan has announced a kind of long march, a wide, multifaceted protest all over the country on 24th of November. He's saying that we have to break the shackles of this slavery, this kind of dominance of one institution all over Pakistan, which has not allowed Pakistan to fulfill its true potential. It has destroyed the rule of law, the law and order situation. No investment is being made in this country, all because of kind of stubbornness, reticence of some people who wants to have a grab of their power which cannot be allowed to be destroyed. Thank you so much.